Well, hi guys, welcome back to Surviving Mars Relaunched. And yeah, since I've played last time was a bit of a hectic problem for me as I had a lot of issues, water and metal and everything was just like crazy. So I've decided actually to play along a little bit. So let me just like show you. And these green areas you see over here, I started with terraforming as well in the meantime. So, yes, these are part of my terraformings. Nice little telescope. And this one over here actually helped me with my resources problem. It's a huge mine, and there's a lot of metals and rare metals coming out of that one. I've also, in the meantime, as you've known, I've placed my food maker over here. It's outside farm. Now this farm actually is now producing and I have a lot of food. As you can see over here, there's just a lot of food going on. So my food problem is solved. Right, and I've expanded over here. I've got some stuff over there and actually I've going on here. I've actually now over here, actually, I've built more domes and more people. Okay, so yeah, that's what's currently going on this stage. And yeah, I'll come back to this one over here. This one here is interesting. This is actually a lift that goes to the underground of Mars, but I'm gonna go. I'll get there. It's also was part of my problems I had with resources, and currently, as you can see, my water is again a problem. I was so busy with things and stuff, and actually, what's happening when you do terraforming, the parameters goes up. For instance, like your oxygen, because there's more moisture and more stuff in the air. Actually, what happens is you get this actually goes up because it works easier. Now the water is supposed to be the same. Mm-mm, not with me. So I don't know what was the settings in this game, but it's nailing me on the water actually on this stage. So I need to fix that. So I'll see what I can do. I must actually just build more water. And the thing is, my water resources on the surface is getting lower and lower. So I think I've actually started to see if I can start building here, uh, get a water going down over here. So yeah, it's just like never ending over here. All right, so I do need to build this one over here. I'll need 5 cement and 2 machine boards. This is my commander. Let me see what is on my transport. My transport is not having all the resources. I'm gonna get my transport actually get over here to the nearest dome. Wait for the transport to arrive so I can get resources over here to build that one over there and then just see what's going on over there. I just don't get it why I actually have so much issues with the water and all my resources. Uh, maybe just like my luck on the stage or something like that. So yeah, let's see what I can do. I must fix this. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna start getting my electricity up to there. So let's start building power lines. I'm just gonna hook up to this one over here and hook up. Okay, there's an obstacle over there, and let's see. Okay, so the power is hooked up, and then what I do need is actually the water part as well. So I need water pipes, and this one is going to be interesting because it's going to go all the way from here. I'm just going to go down here. I'm not worried about beauty. I just want it to be functional. There it goes. All right. Let's see where is my transport on this stage. Right, so there's my transport. I'm gonna unload. I see it's got a lot of metals on it, so let me just go and unload the metals. Unload the resource. There we go. It doesn't want to unload. Oh my word. I presume there's too much over there. I'm literally just gonna unload it over there. Why is that's a full actually on this stage? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So I need to get cement. So let's load resource. Let's load concrete. And okay, I've got enough of that. Load resource and load machine parts. Get a few down there. Okay, that's enough. So let's go to our new water source. And I also need to build some drones over there. Sorry guys, I'm still having my coffee. Okay, my coffee is gone. And yeah, let's go and wait for that one in over there to arrive. There's still a lot of resources I can pick up on the planet's surface, and that was actually what my transport was doing, is picking up all the resources that's still on the planet's surface. But like I said, my water is the issue. I don't know why I do have such a problem with the water. Why does this thing not have any drones on it? Is there any drones on this thing? Why does it doesn't have any drones? Okay. Oh, there we go. Deploy the drones. Okay, maybe I must just give the drones a job. Ah, sheesh, it just never ends. Okay, this vape over here is absolutely not charged. Okay, you also see the drones are busy in the background with those green stuff over there. That is chemical spills I had because I had a chemical rain for some sort of reason. Okay, so my water is now back on par on producing. For the moment, somehow I've got somewhere a huge water drain or something like that. I have no idea why that's happening. But anyway, thank goodness I've saved the day on that one over there. Okay, so I actually need to build a drone up over here as well because they need to get all the access rock from here as well. So um, yeah, drone up over here. Let's see what we can do with the drone up. Is there any other resources I can maybe incorporate it with? You see there's another one over there. There's another water over there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me build it like such. Okay, let's do that one over there. And then I'm gonna make two waters now. Just to make sure I am actually sorted. So this little so let this one go over here. And our drones over here can go over here. And then let's see what I can do with the water pipes. There we go. Come on, water pipe. Water pipe. Oh, that is the drones. That's the drones. Sorry, I am not focusing. Okay, sorry. There was my water thingy. I think it's way too early in the morning yet for this. So let's go to that. And we go to the water extractor. Hop in the water extractor over there. And let's do the power line. Come on, where's my power line? There's my power line. Ding, 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 ding. Power line. Water. There's the water line. See what I can do. I see that they're not building the drone up, so obviously I need some extra resources for that one. Okay, so now they're gonna build this one over here. So let me just see the drone up. What resources would I need? Okay, I just need some electronics. So I'll just send my little machine back to get the electronics and then work it from there. Alright, so are you finished with that? Okay, the water is actually pumping, so it's just the drones now. Okay. So let's go and get some electronics. Right, okay, guys, so yeah, let's go and collect that electronics that I need. Load resources, load electronics, and yes, there we go. I've got enough electronics to do that one over there. Okay, so let's go back all the way to my newly found water resources. Ta-da! Okay, so now we can build the drone up and the drones can then sort out the water over there. So also what I need to build over here is then the storage for all the access rocks and stuff. So let's just build a few over there. I think that would be more than enough. That would be more than enough. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. So we're just waiting for our transport to arrive and then we can go on. So I'm just like glad actually that my water is now sorted out. I just still don't know why I am being hammered with the water. Several times it just felt like a huge battle getting water supply, and I needed to go underground because actually my resources on the top of the surface. I think I've got like two more water reservoirs on the surface. So yeah, my I've got a huge problem with that. Some sort of reason. Okay, so I'm done with this. What I'm gonna do with this little baby over here is I am gonna put it on auto mode, so it can just like automatically start getting resources and things like that. So yeah, this baby I'll call it when I need it. So we can go all the way back. Hopefully I've got enough water. Let me just like make sure. Stored water capacity. I'm still not getting it. Anyway. It's as if there's a huge leak of water somewhere. But anyway, back to the game, guys. Right, okay, I've been starting with terraforming, uh, getting the clouds up, getting the heat of the planet up, getting the water of the planet up, and then also forestation. Forestation is still on the early games on this stage. As you can see, there's patches, so I'm just like uh, giving it seeds and brush and stuff like that. So it's slowly coming along. But yeah, our goal is actually then to eventually actually let these domes disappear on Mars, so they can function as a normal planet and have a green planet. So yeah, that is the basic thing here. I'm also trying to get enough people. Currently, I'm having a problem. Okay, the goal of the game, let me say the goal of the game. The goal of the game is that you don't need any more imports of people from Earth. So they actually produce by themselves over here and things like that. As you can see, I already have 31 children, 29 youth, adults, and stuff like that. And then Martian born currently is on 374 and Earthborn is 74. So there is an uptick in the game, and on a stage I would get I would get to that limit where I don't need any imports currently. But yeah, I am actually on this stage using. There's a lot of tourists that's actually also staying on my planet. So from time to time, I just like send a rocket with tourists, um, passenger. You can see tourists. So tourists are actually visiting me actually on this stage. So I just go and launch it, ka-ching, there it comes all the way to me. And yeah, so the tourists can enjoy Mars in all its glory and all my problems. But anyway, we'll see what we can do on that. They also pay you, so yeah, it helps with the finance. If I do need something urgently from Earth, I remember I've started importing metals and things with my previous game. I had so many issues, so yeah, I needed to up the game on that one. Okay, so yeah, I'm just waiting that rocket to arrive. When that rocket arrives, I'm just going to make it land. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the underground. Now, I have started on the underground. So I'm first mapping it before I'm going to start building domes. I think in my research, I'm still busy with domes to build domes on under the ground. So I'm going to start the underground city. That would be actually very nice. There's also a lot of things underground, uh, surprise packets that were waiting you. There's actually a lot of things. So yeah, so I'm excited to go over there, but you can only run either the above screen or the underground screen. So I must just make sure my above ground is fully operational. Otherwise, I'm going to have a problem. I wouldn't even know there's a problem on the surface. So yeah, um, that rocket is on 40% towards here. So yeah, as you can see, guys, I've been busy over here. I've been expanding, and you know, one of my biggest problems actually, I've expanded way too fast. That's the whole thing. I've expanded way too fast. Why is this one not collecting any stuffs? Yucks. That's not supposed to happen. I think what I must do is actually my stations. I've put my stations to max, and I think what I need to do is just to have it on half. Uh, I think that would be a better call because they don't have any place actually to go and put that stuff. That's the whole thing. So, yeah, I think that is my biggest problem. So, it's actually challenging having all these things just going along and things like that. Okay, so yeah. I'll expand in this later on. I've actually just put this dome over here so I can have a metal mine over there. That was my biggest goal. Right, so as they start doing their stuffs over there. Alright, so where's my rocket by the way? Is my rocket over here yet? It's on 85%. So what I'm going to do is I actually, on these domes, there's one of my lakes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. So at this over here, these domes over here, I made it very green over here. Um, so what I've done over here, I've actually put in a hotel over here. And I've actually put in a casino over here. So this is actually the party place for all the tourists. So I'm trying to make it very nice for them and comfortable over here. Let's just see what they have over here. I need some more shopping. So what I can do is let me just like pop in some more shopping to keep them more happy over here. And I see my rocket has actually arrived as well. Grocer. Right. Oh, punish the findings immediately. Okay. It's money. Why do I need to hold off? Okay. I see my rocket is here, so I'm gonna let my rocket land. So let's work from there. Alright, so I still need that Growser. Let me just see where I can find a small space. Oh, there's a little space. Ka-ching! Just to keep the people happy, as I can keep them happy. Let me just like see. Shopping yard, okay. 15 people are actually in need of shopping. So, yeah. And here is my rocket. And they're unloading food as well. So I've got a hell of an access of food on this stage. So yeah. What I also want to do is just to see if there's any excursions that I can take. Launch the satellite. Okay, no, that just gives some finance. I don't need that currently. So no, there's no excursions that I need on this stage, any expedition. So I'm just gonna leave that. Um, I'm just monitoring my people. They are okay. Building's not working, not enough workers. I think I need to order a rocket actually for people that's going to work on Mars and maybe not like just the tourist thingy going on. I'll do that soon. I'll do that soon. Let me just like see retirement home slots. Okay, so I'm still like on part of a couple of things. Oh, and I've also built a university. It's here somewhere. I have no idea where I've put it there actually, but I've got the university also going on. All right, and I've beautified the place with a large monument and stuff. I still don't have as you can see, it's still barren over here. I haven't put in any uh, brush terraforming equipment over here. I think maybe I should do that. So I'm just gonna go to the terraforming, and that's the little thingy I need. That's the little thingy. So yeah, I'm just gonna no idea actually where I want to put it. I actually need two over here because I've got two domes. Okay, let's just pop that one over there. And we're gonna pop this one over here. Somewhere along the line. Okay, there we go. There we go. So they can start building that. And when it's finished, I'll just set the parameters for that. Okay, so this one is like finished and that one is finished. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna first is listen and then secondly uh, just put in a control. I do the grass thingy and then on this one over here I do the bushes. Okay, later on as I go and do research I'll get some more thingies. Okay guys, but now I can actually go to the underground. I can go and show you guys the underground. My rocket is still being unloaded. Okay, so I press this little button over here, ka-ching, and there I go. So yeah, this is how it looks on the underground. Like I said, I've started over here already. For emergency sake, I actually built a water thingy over here. And I do think that's the reason also why I don't have enough water. Because there's so many clutter over here. I need to build a garbage place for them. I've actually forgotten about it. Let me just see where I'm going to put that. So yeah, garbage is a huge problem actually because like you need to get rid of it. Actually, there is things that makes it go away, but yeah. All right, okay, guys. So I've got this vehicle over here loaded with polymers. So yeah, and I've got here my drone thingy. Do I have a drone up? Yes, I do have a drone up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load more polymers on this because I'll tell you why. These lights over here, the whole cave is very dark. So these lights use polymers and it gives you like permanent lighting. So yes, that's what we're going to do. So I am currently, let's go and see what I have over here. This is where I've actually built it up and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna let it come to here. Where's my, that's the explorer, that's the commander. So let's get a commander over here as well. Um, I'm gonna press in my shift button. So what I do is, let's go over here. I've got light. There we go. So what I do is I just go and as I go along, I can see but this is a big cave. See, I just put it on the outlines. And then what I do is I just come along with this is a huge cave, guys. Yo, just, okay, let's put it there. This is a huge cave, I must say. This is like epic. I think I'm gonna find some surprises in here as soon as the search vehicle comes in. I'm just gonna put that over there so ah, I've learned that these challenges sometimes is not so worthwhile if I can put it that way. Okay. I'm trying to get an outline of this thing. This is fucking huge. Okay, so I do think we've got yeah, this is a huge cabin, I must say. This is massive. And it's going on over here. Oh my word. I think there's another tunnel. Yeah, there's another tunnel going in over here. No, not. So I'm just filling in the spaces over here. There we go. Yo, there's gonna be some lot of building to do over here. Okay, so Ka-ching. Okay, I've got enough light over there, so yes. So what I'm going to do is now I just bring in my commander, and then they're going to start building here. Ta-dum, and my resources. There we go. I see they've got another water thingy, and they've got another metal thingy. And now that there's light, you can see, because sometimes there's rubble. Jumbo cave. A cave larger than anything we've encountered in Martian underground. Yeah, I just like saw this fucking motherfucker. This is huge, and look at all the resources that's lying over here. You see, there's an anomaly. So obviously something's gonna pop out over there. Where's my drone? I'm looking for the sides as well. On the sides, sometimes there are rubble that you can remove, and when you remove that, there's a new entrance to whatever. Um, so yeah, I'm just like clicking on the sides to see what is going on. But yeah, this is massive. Okay, so let's go with the drone commander. We're gonna go to here. Uh, where's my little vehicle? Where's my storage vehicle? I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh crap. I'm gonna select it from here. I'm gonna select it from here. I've got no idea where it is actually. All right, so let's see what we have over here. It's very interesting, especially the underground. You don't know what you're gonna find over here. So I still need to build this area up. Um, but I'm doing some more research, so it makes it easier for me to have some domes over here. Like I said, I previously have played a game. I think this is actually my second game I'm playing with this. Very addictive. The game is actually very, very addictive, and so on. But yeah, all right, let's see. This one can move over here. Come on, man. Come on. Just play along, eh? There we go. Bring the drones over here. I'm just like clicking to see if there's any tunnels going out from here because that can be golden. Oh, there's a huge thingy going down here. But anyway, let's see what's happening. What is awaiting us? This funnel over here actually tells me maybe there's something over there, but let's just see. Ah, anonymously analyze the jumbo cave. Let's see. Okay, reinforcement now available to build. Aside from jumbo cave reinforcements is now available to build. Okay, that's interesting. Um, Let me just go on with the lighting and then I'll see what is this thingy that we can actually build. Let's just quickly go and see what it is. Um, I don't see anything. Okay, let me start over here. Clear. Jumbo cave reinforcements. Dude, look at this. What is this? Must be built into a jumbo cave. I presume I must turn this around. There he goes. There he goes. There it is. Too far from drone commander, but anyway, let's put it over there. Okay. What resources does it need? It doesn't actually tell me. Okay, we'll see. We're gonna give it a drone commander and see what we can do. Okay, there's one little light over here. Where's my drone commander? Okay, just go and build that light over there, please. Um, I'm just clicking here on the sides. I don't see actually any openings. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, so this is just like a dead ending. All right. No, this goes on. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to waste. Oh, this is still going on. Okay. My mistake. I thought it was the end of it, and it's actually not. How did I thought then it was the end of it? Look here, there's a side one going down here as well. Oh my fucking soul. The experiment was worth the risk. If successful, there is a construction cost of the jumbo cave. Construction costs. Small risk of cave-ins. Oh man. I've no idea what you are throwing at me on this stage. Let's go back to the light tripod. Uh, I really didn't realize there's some rubble over here. I can see there's rubble over here. See there's rubble? Blocking objects. So there's rubble over there. So there's another one going down over there. Yes, this cave is massive. It's still freaking going on. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. I must say, I was really not expecting this. And there's some more rubble over here as well. Okay, so There are things that needs to be cleared. And we're going to clear that soon. Okay, so that's all right. Think. All right, so that is basically what we have on this stage. Let's go on this. All right. All right, there we go. So we can now build and see what we can find. This one is going there. That one is going there. Experiment successful. Oh, good to hear. Effect, the jumper cave reinforcement construction costs are reduced by 50 metal and 20 special metals that I don't have. Oh my soul. All right. Uh, so let's see what's coming along over here. Oh, there's an obstacle over here. Collapse tunnel. I'm gonna actually open it up. Uh, I see the drones are not doing. No, it's because they're too far. Sorry, my mistake. Actually, I must just like first build the lighting. I think let me just go and build the lighting over here. I want to do 110 things simultaneously, and that's not working for me. Very interesting. Okay. Structural test number 2. Let's go for it. If successful, it significantly reduces the construction cost. Oh, please do. I mean, if I can pay less, the better. Okay. They are really taking their time building these lights. So transport is going down to here. Uh, and that's also going down to there. Very interesting that we have this huge cave. I mean, I can build a lot of things in there. Right. And the commander, we're gonna pop it right over here. Oh, and it's successful again. Reinforcement construction costs are reduced by 50 metal and 100 cement. Something tells me this thing is going to use a lot of resources, to put it that way. But yeah, let's see what's going on. I've got 5 more polymers left. So we're not going to do all the lighting in this chamber because I'm actually out of stock. I'm literally out of stock. That's over there is I can build an elevator here. That's the sign for an elevator. That's actually then going up to the surface. Okay, so I do need resources. Okay, so yikes. And there's a lot of things over here. Look at this. There's a lot of obstacles that can be taken away. Let me put on my commander over here since I need to go now and uh, get some resources actually. So, the transport. Yikes, I need to go down here. So load me up with polymers. We continue, no risk, no reward. If successful, it greatly reduces the construction cost of the... Oh my word, is it gonna go on now forever or whatever is gonna go on here? A perfect record. What is that supposed to be? I'll thank my lucky stars. Effect, the jumbo cave reinforces construction cost. Okay. I'm so glad to hear I'm lucky. With all the water issues I had, I need some luck. So we're just waiting for our little transport to arrive over here. Then we can see there's still a lot to explore. As you can see from this map over here, this is the only part I've actually done on this stage. I mean, this map is still huge that I need to go to. And there's a lot of side caverns, surprise packets, resources, lucky packets. There's a lot of things. Research complete. Mega satellites. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the surface. I need to um, I need to launch those satellites. I just want to put in something else for the research over here. I've actually got no idea what I can put in over here. Gene selection, Martian steel, lower metal cost for buildings construction by 25%. Space rehabilitation, wireless power. I like the wireless power for the drones to be recharged. Let me just see what's that. Dream Wonder. Project Morpheus simulates the new perks. Large scale excavation. I still need to do that one as well, but it's not. I've got a lot of cement. Deep space scanning. Let's do that one over there. Let's outsource so it can go a little bit faster and we close down over there. Okay, so we're still waiting for our little machine to arrive over here. Um, I think what I'm going to do is let me go upstairs to the surface and then let's launch those mega satellites. Um, okay, departing tourists is 22, so I'm going to let them depart. There you go, bye-bye. Alright, so I need to launch that thingies. Let me see what I can do with that. Gravitational discovery, your attention is required. Gravitational discovery, as long as they pay us for the effort, I'll get 1 million. This could be a great thing for share of knowledge. I would rather go for the research. I mean, there's so many things to research in this game that I mean, I've got enough money actually to go along, so that's not my concern. All right, so let's see, where can I find that launch the mega satellites? Okay. We're still going to do the asteroids as well. The asteroids are quite fun. I can mine them. And we're going to get to mining asteroids very soon. Um, so let's see what I can do over here. Is there any landscaping wonders? No. Uh, I do think I know where it is. I need a rocket for that. I need a rocket for that. I think it's going to be part of my... Let me just like out. No, it's going to be on the... No, it's going to be excursion to launch the satellite. So I need a rocket. Actually, pity I sent that one back. So I'm going to order a new rocket from Earth. I'm going to... Hmm. Are we going to have some more tourists? Let me just... Because I need a rocket now. On Mars. Specialization. Um, there's a lot of tourists that want to come over here. They're obviously enjoying it over here. Um, it's just like freaking tourists. Ach, you know what? No problem. Let me just get a rocket. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so that rocket is on its way. Okay, so while we wait for the rocket, let's just go and check out all the thingies. Is everything still working over here? Building's not working, malfunction, building malfunction, no workers, not enough workers. Okay, so I will need the worker thingy, but that would come a little bit later. Right, so let's wait for the rocket to arrive. I'm gonna pop it right over here. Dum, dum, dum. It's gonna land over here. My tourist mecca is right over here. This is the tourist mecca. Fan-fucking-tastic. So let's wait for that rocket. Right, okay guys, and here's my rocket. I've placed it over there. There we go. Oh, here's my little light. Alright, so let me just see when I go to the excursions over here. Um, launch magnetic shield. Uh, there it is, there it is. Launch space mirror. Wow, it's gonna take a lot of resources. The rocket will be lost. Oh, that's interesting. Outcome 10% increase in the planet heat. Oh, this is interesting now. The magnetic shield, also the rocket will be lost. It doesn't say actually what it is. Oh wow. Okay, so I need another rocket. I need two rockets. So which one we're gonna do first? Let's go and do this one over here. We're gonna send the expedition. Um, Warning, the rocket assigned us. Are you sure that you want to do this? Yes, I do. Okay, and we're gonna order another rocket. Okay, so launch it. And then we can just like do the other one over there. Okay, so that other rocket is coming along. I'll soon be buying rockets from Earth as I am destroying it. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. Okay, so there's a lot of resources actually going down the drain now. Uh, these are asteroids. What that message over there is asteroids that's flying past Mars that I can mine on, but we're gonna get to that later on. We're not gonna do that now on this stage. Oh, I like it. We're gonna launch some satellites. Refueling is going on. My metals are coming in. Luckily now I've got enough. You see, there goes my water again. It's on -2. What the hell is happening that my water levels are going down? I've no idea why I'm suffering with it. And I've just built literally two brand new, what can I say, pump stations or whatever. Oh, it's not working. Okay, I understand. My problem, I need to put, they need parts to be serviced. So storages, we just pop a universal depot over here. Sorry, my mistake, my mistake. Universal depot over here. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, that is my mistake. So my drains are not functioning, my water is not functioning. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. That's totally on me. While we still wait that rocket to come along. Okay, now this is totally on me. Oh my word. Oh, this is completely my mistake. Okay. I didn't think this one through. Okay, so there's another rocket that can land. Okay, while they're fixing up all that crap around there, let's just go back to I'm gonna land this rocket on a different place. I'm gonna land it over here because there's a lot of resources over here, and I think they're just gonna load it up a little bit faster. Okay. So as soon as this rocket is over here, I'm gonna go to, there we go, and excursions. Okay, so that one now is on that previous rocket. So this one is going to be this one over here. Okay, send the expedition, and it's still refueling, and the rocket would be lost. Yes, okay, that's cool. I know. Okay, so now these two rockets are being loaded up to go and improve my terraforming. I must say that's huge amounts of things, parameters that's going to go up. So it's soon going to look very nicely here on Mars. It's going to look green. I love it. Ah, just look at all these drones working over here. Loading this baby up over here. Oh my word. Yeah, they're busy with that. Okay, so we'll see what's going to happen as soon as these are launching. Yeah, look at all these drones coming along. Oh my word. It's like a super highway. They don't have accidents in the air. It's like totally freaking amazing, eh? All right, let's see what's going to go on. Oh, there's a lot of metals that must actually go in. I hope this rocket is, look at these streams of trains coming in. It's actually quite nice to watch, but they're quite busy on this stage, delivering and whatever they are doing. Oh, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Interesting. Deposit running out. Okay, so that's almost depleted. Yeah, I still need some workers. I think I would need to import more people. 461. I've seen that the golden number is actually around the 500s currently for my situation. So yeah, I would need to order more. Oh, well, we're on it. Passenger rocket. Okay, there's not a lot of tourists on this one, so you know what? This is actually like perfect. This is actually like perfect. Specialization. I'm gonna say I like. Let me just put in more parameters over here and fill the empty seats. Okay. Let's launch this baby as well. I'm gonna land it there on the backside. Because I would also have tourists that would want to go back, so they need a rocket to go back as well. And they're still loading this rocket up over here, but we're nearly there. 90 out of 100 and then 29.35. I see that other rocket is already going somewhere. It's just this one is nearly there and then it's going to lift off. Maybe I can add my tourists over here. Or at the tourist mecca. There it goes. It's going, it's going. There we go. On its way. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got a rocket incoming. And that incoming rockets, I'm gonna land it over here at my mecca. Now there's a mine that doesn't have any people in it. So yeah. You see, now it's a bit bad to see what is tourists and what is my own people. My own people need to be around the 500. So yeah, I've got a huge shortage on this stage. Okay, so we are waiting that other rocket and the other two is doing their thingies. And then this parameters are just going to go up skyrocketing, and I'm glad for that, especially this one over here. As soon as I can have this in like in the 80s or something like that, I can start removing domes, have more vegetation going along. So there's a lot of things that would be absolutely fantastic. All right. So let's see what's going to happen with that. My rockets are on the way, flying on a special project. It's 90% over there, so that rocket's probably going to explode. Boom. Oh, Dawn Space Better. We were talking about it, and let's see what's the results. Okay. All right. So that has now gone up. Terraforming process. Cold wave. Yikes. Okay. Obviously, we're getting seasonal things around here now. I thought there was supposed to be a heater or something. All right, let's land this rocket over here and get some more people in my on Mars. There we go. Okay, this is just going to be a normal one, so I presume there's going to be people that want to go back to Earth. Let me just see if there's any show swirl quality overlay. Oh, I didn't even know about this bracket. Okay. Edition. I still don't have the trees and the mixed trees, but it's okay, we'll get there. I think it's on a research. Okay, so one rocket is being done. This one is still going. Let me see this one over here. Is there any people that want to go back? Not yet. But I'm just going to keep it there until they pop in. I want to go to the underground to see what's going on over there. Oh, it's raining. Oh my word, it's raining on Mars. That's absolutely fantastic, guys. Look at this. It's raining on Mars. Alright, so let's see what we can do over here. Okay, nobody's popping in, but they're still unloading their food. I've got a crap load of food now. I mean, one of my biggest problems was food, and now I've got too much of it. This farm over here is absolutely producing food at a tremendous rate. It's actually scary. It's actually totally freaking scary. Alright, yeah, I do need people. I see a lot of factories are actually standing still. So let me see the producing of metals. That's cool. Okay, cement is not doing great. Food is absolutely tremendous. Rare metals is cool. Exotic metals we can only get on asteroids. So yeah, we need to do that. Polymers are going great. Machine parts are doing great. Fuel is doing great. Electronics doing great. So yeah, bronze and magnetic shield. There we go. So now all the parameters are going up. Just for interest sake. Just for interest sake. Let me see if there's another excursion maybe. No. What's this one over here? High speed com satellite. I get 200 research. Yes, but look at how much. Yo, yo, yo. You know what? Maybe I must just go and do it. That's a lot of resources actually. But it helps with the research. I get more research. So, you know what? Send it on expedition. Load that baby up. Load that baby up. Let's talk about research. Let's see what we have over here. Deep space scanning. Yeah, my research is going much faster on this stage. Um, Dream reality. Okay, I said we're gonna do this one over here. This one is doing the cement thingy. Um, correct. Okay, the underground thingy we can do. Asteroid mining. We're gonna go there very soon. There we go. And we're gonna outsource it as well, just to make sure. All right, so our things are going great. It's absolutely great. I just need to have more people on the planet, and we will get to that very, very soon. Okay, so yeah, my water is currently actually going along very well. So I fixed the problem there on the top. This will be expanded as soon as my people are getting more and more and more. I would start expanding over here, but for the meantime, I'm just keeping it like that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to tell you thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Keep well, keep safe. See you. Bye.